Oh, hello. Welcome back to the FrankenGames, the video series in which I play every single Frankenstein video game ever made. It's a whole lot of them. We are on day 11. This video is day 11, in which I play 3 more games based on Frankenstein. And we're moving on. We're moving into a new era. But before I get to that, I open every day or every video with a random quote from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the 1818 book that this is all based on. Even though obviously I always mention the obvious, which is that almost everything is based more on the universal version of Frankenstein, the popular depiction, I guess, of that character with the flat head and the bolts and the green skin, etc. So yes, obviously most popular works are derived from that, but the book gave us everything that came after it. So the book is the start. So I open with a random quote from the book in each video. Today it's the quote you see there. Be men, or be more than men. Be steady to your purposes and firm as a rock. So this is a quote by Victor Frankenstein as he's trying to convince some sailors that they should continue their journey to the North Pole, which is the obsession of the captain of that ship. So Frankenstein, also being very familiar with obsession and pushing ahead to your goals regardless of the consequences, and he's pretty delirious at this point. He's very sick. He's very out of it. But the sailors are all preparing to mutiny if the captain says they're going to keep going. But Frankenstein, for the moment, convinces them like, hey, relax. You have to be more than men in this scenario. You have to rise to the occasion, be firm as a rock, etc. So it's kind of supposed to be like a rousing speech that works. I do think that the sailors back down in this moment when he gives them this like impassioned speech to march ahead, probably to their deaths. That's the thing here is, obsession to the point that you sacrifice lives is kind of a big theme in the book. So the book parallels the plight of this sea captain with Victor Frankenstein, and it shows how where obsession leads you if you follow it to the end, if you follow it at all costs. So that's what that quote is about. But now let's move on to the first game of the day. So we're in 2009 now. Suddenly, we don't get a whole lot in the 2000s. So this is kind of the beginning. Yeah, this is the beginning of the end of the Frankenstein games in the 2000s. We get Frankenstein, the Dismembered Bride on Windows, Mac, iPhone, iPad, developed by Soli Lab and M-Zone Studio. And as the description very dryly states, it's a hidden object game loosely based on the 1818 novel by Mary Shelley. Yeah, actually, I think in this game, this era of games we're getting into, they do start to look to the book more, which I've been saying this whole time. It's like, look, that's a public domain work. Anybody and everybody should be, making their own Frankenstein thing, their own spin on it. So I do appreciate that the games from this point will get a little more, they won't be adhering to the universal version of things. They'll be exploring other, more literary, I guess, avenues for how they depict the Frankenstein story. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the first one. Frankenstein, the Dismembered Bride. So what I'm going to be playing is you can see there, it was a game published by this company called Big Fish Games, and they I don't know how to. They were basically they seem to be from this era where game companies were trying to get you. Oh yeah, this is annoying. They send you to the launcher. Right now it'll launch the game. Yeah, Big Fish kind of like was direct selling to people before Steam, before these centralized PC services. Publishers were just out there with their own websites and their own launchers and their own sort of monetization schemes to try to get people to buy their stuff. So Big Fish was just another, I guess, my bad. I was going to lower the volume a little bit for myself. That just minimized the game. Now we're back. But yes, this was an era, 2009. Is that era? Yeah, I guess it was. I mean, Steam is a thing by 2009, but I guess it's not the thing it is now. Steam is so huge now. Everybody releases onto Steam if they want to make money, basically. But yeah, this is like a relic of this era where you would release like a demo of your game or trial version of your game on your own website with your own launcher. Yeah, right on. It's still there. I found this on the Big Fish Games website. It is a trial version, so it would eventually cut me off. I'm not going to be playing it for the 1 hour I have for the trial, but hold on, let me poke around here. No, that's all good. I did start a game previously, but I want to start a new one. Brad and Janet. I am about to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I do know that Brad and Janet, I believe, is a reference to that movie. Like, I think the two characters that kick off the whole thing are this Brad and Janet pair. Not that this game is like that movie, from what I can see. It's not really quite it's not a musical for one thing, but yeah, it's. Oh, do I have to click ahead? No, I do. All right. Well, Brad and Janet are in Europe, and they're in Bavaria. The car breaks down near a manor. Here's Brad, very generic white male model they designed. Oh no, the car's broken down in front of a castle. Good. Yeah, this is interesting. They do like anime art for like to convey emotions on the faces. It's peculiar. All right, so the goal is to collect objects hidden in the environments. The list of these objects may be found at the bar at the bottom. Click to select an object and pick it up. The objects can be seen in the bar below. This will be completed as the game progresses. Explaining some of the icons here. Objective activated, deactivated, zoom, etc. During the adventure, you'll have access to tabs which enable you to view objects. The stopwatch shows the time remaining for you to... Oh, there's a timer. Okay. I have to find all the objects on a screen within a certain amount of time. Alright, if you press several times on a zone without objects, you will be penalized for several Wow. That seems kind of cruel. If you're having difficulties, use the clue button. Once you have used it, you will have to wait for it to recharge. You have a limited number of clues. Okay. This bonus object will appear during the game. Find it and win. For standard games, an additional clue. For timed games, extra time. Oh. Do I have to play timed version? Interesting. For an optimal display, we recommend that you set your brightness level to a maximum. Right. So, a hidden object game. It's not a genre I play a lot of, but I know it's a huge deal. Because I guess it's a kind of point-and-click adventure, in that you're presented with a scene, and you have to just, point and click at things. But in this case, it is very specifically click on objects to collect them. Or to remove things. There's a chain around the gate. Luckily for me, it looks like it's in bad condition. I should be able to get through anyway. So what do we have here? That looks like inventory. Get help. Nah. Pause button. Okay. I have clues, but I don't need clues. Jigsaw. Oh yeah, minigames. So, yeah, hidden object seems to be click on stuff in the environment to pick them up or clear the way. Then play some minigames as well. Alright, you must recreate the image so each piece of the jigsaw is in the right place. If you succeed, you will win 2 clues with a max limit of 6 clues. Click on this object to activate it. You will have to invert the jigsaw pieces. Select the first piece to highlight it, then a second piece to swap them. That's a lot of instructions. Click on this icon to activate it. You will then be able to move the jigsaw pieces horizontally or vertically. Select the piece and hold it in order to move it. Click on this icon to activate. You will have to... Oh, so rotation? Okay. I skipped something. What did I skip? Reinitialize. Obtain the solution. You have to wait 1 minute. Skip the jigsaw. You'll have to wait 3 minutes. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Well, that's easy. Not my favorite kind of puzzle, but I've played these before. Wait, I think that's where that goes. And I feel like this goes in the bottom. Oh, actually, I'm really bad at these. I'm suddenly remembering. Yeah, I'm not good at this stuff. Oh, and I have to rotate pieces? Oh, that's weak. Alright, well this... Wait, what? We have two things that I think that's looking correct. Then we have this weird, awkward piece. That's my clue. Okay, so the shadow, top right, the lock is correctly oriented. The chain, this, okay. I hope okay. Yeah, some of these pieces do look like they're not rotated properly. Like this piece here is definitely not in the right place. Rotate, rotate? Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, that looks correct. This, I think, needs to be rotated that way? No, that way. Yeah, that looks right. So if I move this here, okay. This also needs to be rotated at least once. Oh, this is definitely wrong. That looks right. What? Did I minimize accidentally? Yeah, I did. Okay, Let's move this one over here. This one is definitely in need of a rotation, probably like this. Oh, that's definitely... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's a big chunk of the lock missing. Maybe this one. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh, that looks real close. Hey, I was concerned I wouldn't even not be able to even solve this one, but we did. Alright, so we picked up a chain. That's an inventory. Nothing gets in Brad Lupin's way. There's no bell, I'll have to knock. Arg. What a terrible scream. Someone's in trouble, the door's locked, I've got to get in. Alright, well, it's a hidden object. Oh. What was that? Oh, right. They said they penalize you if you click on an empty spot too many times. That sucks. That really sucks. Rifle, hourglass, nail, telescope. I mean, hold on. Is that gargoyle not holding an object? They both are. Like, that to me looks like a key. I guess not. Daisy? Wait, what? Oh, wait, it was explained. I need to find specific objects. There's the telescope. I'm not paying attention to these instructions, and now I am. Rifle. Wow, you need to have really good eyes to complete these things. Hourglass. Do you see an hourglass? Woof. And then for the sake of this video, I do have a very bright light, like, right there. That's not helping with visibility in this game. Daisy. So like a flower. Well, I am about to run out of time. Okay, there was a hat up there. Barely visible. Stool. Shovel, that's a sword, that's a book. Those are lamps, that's an eggplant, or aubergine, whatever it's called. Time is almost up. I'm not feeling great. Oh, there's a stool. Sword. Saucepan. Why? Why is this the objective right now? This is ridiculous. Roses? Like, what are we doing? And that's... Okay. So now I have to go. Telephone. I never did find the telephone, did I? What is that? That was the telephone? Where's the hourglass? No, this is pretty down. Telescope. Daisy. What was the daisy? I don't know that I ever found a daisy. A toothbrush. An hourglass. Pliers? Wow. Alright, well, I think now we're just going to find the same stuff we found previously. Stool. Roses. Okay, well, I can see right... Crucifix. Whoa, just going right for it, huh? No. What? Oh, penalty. I think? I don't know what happened there. I found another star. Aubergine, daisy. All right, hold on. Hold up. I gotta get in close. Oh, I see the daisy now. You're gonna see my super zoomed in face as I work on this thing. Saucepan. Nail? Okay, if you say so. Doesn't that look like a nail? Oh, we're down to 3. Pliers? Pliers? That was the toothbrush. Pliers, pliers. Do you see a set of pliers anywhere? Because I sure don't. There's the crucifix. Oh, so it's the pliers that are going to end me. That sucks. Like, I don't know. to have, you know, such a basic object be the reason. Oh, I found them. Buddy. Bunch of keys? Okay. That's... Okay, well, I don't think I'll pursue the genre of video game, but I can understand why people get into this. Ugh. I keep accidentally... Stop doing that. Alright, let's go inside and call it a playthrough, because we'll move on to something else once I get inside. I said, once we get inside... Oh, right, they want me to use the key. Now press and hold and scroll through different maps in the chosen direction. Click on objects to find in the list. Okay, well that's going to be it for my time with this game. Frankenstein, the Dismembered Bride. Get used to this. Big Fish Games, I think they have at least 3 Frankenstein games, so I don't know if they're all going to be hidden object, but they're in this zone for sure. So that's the end of that chapter. All right. That was the trial. I wonder if they still have people who will download it, like on Windows, and then pay because they like it so much that they decide to buy it. Because I certainly did not pay for my experience. Anyway, well, yeah, that's it for game 1. Moving on to game 2, still in 2009, but now we're moving on to the Nintendo Wii with The Island of Dr. Frankenstein by Visual Impact SPRL. It is a fun and epic adventure game that will require the players to be smart, skillful, and perceptive. So there you go. A fun and epic adventure. Bold claim. Let's find out. And as always, when it comes to consoles, I am not actually playing on the physical Wii hardware, but we are going to be able to do something. The Wii Remote Jacket. Were you around for that? The Wii Remote Jacket, that plastic dealie that's covering the Wiimote on screen, that was the response to the fact that people were hurling their Wiimotes at their televisions or anywhere. And Nintendo said, all right, well, what if we just attach a rubber prophylactic to every Wii remote? They gave them out for free. All you had to do was contact them and say, hey, I need one, and they would ship one to you. Here we go. But yeah, so anyway, that was part of the Nintendo Wii history. I wonder how many people remember. Oh no, I thought I figured out the controls, but I guess I did not. So let's start a new profile. Right. Yep, we can delete a file. We'll do that. Okay, that's very Frankenstein-y already. A pair of legs that are all stitched together. This kid's sleeping. Yeah, there you go. Wake him up. That's more than a tap to me. All right, we're really trying to wake up this kid. He likes to sleep and to rest. 2009. That's late Wii, isn't it? When did the real... I'm trying to recall when... Did the Wii release in 2005? I just remember where I was working because I bought a Wii at a store on lunch day. Like right after work, I went to the mall and I got lucky and I found a Wii that day. So yeah, I have to think about that. Alright, it's the beginning of the adventure in Monstrous Island. The legs will guide you for first steps. So legs, the kid is Frankie, legs is legs. If you want to move Frankie, use the control stick. Approach a character to discuss, the balloon symbol appears. Find the creature to discover your first mission. Is legs not the creature? No, I don't want to go inside. Okay, there you go. I thought I had a gamepad working, but it looks like this thing's gonna ignore me and go with keyboard control. Which is fine. Alright, let's talk to this guy. You're not allowed through. The spirit of the island asked him to let no one through. Hubert obviously hasn't recovered yet from a fall. The island talks to me. Oh. The word's chosen one. That gives me a pause. Spirit ordered me to repair the staircase to relieve its pain. You must listen to the voice of the island in your heart. The island has a plan for each of us. Sure, Hubert. Okay, so we're not going to deal with that guy. Legs. I have to find the creature, apparently. To talk with other creatures, press the A button of the Wii remotes. Don't be shy, all of the monsters are your friends. Well, most of them. Hey, look what it's. It's the other half of legs. If only I still had the legs in my 20s. It is 5 p.m. Whoa. Frankie is the guardian of Monstrous Island. The island soars 1,453 meters above the ground, hidden by a large artificial clouds. That's cool. It's very like, what is that? I know RPGs were known for this, like sky castles, sky ships. I can see a gear spinning there that's very steampunk-ish as well. but the great ventilators that keep it in the air are getting more and more faulty. Without Frankie, the island might crash someday. The dear mayor is waiting for your inspection round. He's in the village square. Man, I'm really bad at reading dialogue. I do it, very stilted. Again, every time I fix something, the vaporites come and wreck it. You're the only one who can save our marvelous island. You should take your duties more seriously. Still tired? Go see the mayor in my place, would you? If only I could. My replacement wheel jammed and I can't move from here. Actually, Professor Frankenstein... Hey, there's a... Okay. So there will be a person named Frankenstein somewhere. Another person, anyway. Hurry up. I mentioned before, cutscenes are going to be what drags out my gameplay footage a little more, because these later games are just going to have long cutscenes like this. Alright, to build monsters, the professor placed ventilators around the ground for his residents. When the ground rose, a small group of villagers were having a picnic nearby. They flew off with the monsters. On Monsters Island, villagers elect a new mayor every day. That sounds chaotic. But because the inhabitants all look alike, the mayor disguises himself with a hat and fake beard. So in order not to lose track of your deeds, your map shows you the location of your different objectives. Press on the Z button to activate it. Oh. Weren't you supposed to go to the village square and talk to the mayor? Sure. Alright, village square. That's the vaporites. They are inoffensive for the inhabitants, but in large numbers they damage the infrastructure. You need a steam pack to get rid of them temporarily. Alright, well I have to go to the square. Alright, there you go. That guy's gone. I can go somewhere else. What's your deal? Candy Robert? Candy Robert. You want a candy? Alright, so I have an... Oh! C button. What is the C button? That was the waggle button. I'm just pressing buttons here, trying to see which one of these is going to help me achieve my objective. Oh, that was it. Looks like that just kind of opens... Yeah, that opens inventory. Let's see if we can find the mayor, or somebody. Alright, those guys are not going to hurt me. Oh, top hat. Incredible. If I am to believe your precious watch, you're 15 hours late. You fool. A ventilator clogged up in the eastern sector. You must clean it, and quickly. Otherwise, the islands will top over, or worse, fall down, or worse, explode. He's like, yada yada yada. We'll do it soon. What about the gizmo? Where is it? Now that you mention it, it's true that I don't have it on me. Went to see the mummy the other night. Maybe it remembers. Find your giz, your steam pack. Go to the mummy, who will have a clue. I mean, so far it just looks like a, I don't know, RPG, maybe? To open a chest, waggle the remote. Alright, cool. Another meteorite. Okay, so we'll have some collectathon going on in this game. Avoid the tornadoes. They make you lose vaporites. Alright, good to know. I'm almost certain this is the wrong way. Now, what's your deal? Thief. So this guy's blaming me? We found one of the 5 parts of the creature. That seems like a big deal. So this is definitely... It has the name Frankenstein, and there's a Dr. Frankenstein somewhere. But this is definitely one of those games where the Frankenstein monster is an element of... or rather, is a monster among many. There's plenty of games like that that I'm not looking at because Frankenstein has to be the central focus, which this is, right? This kid is the nephew or whatever of the Dr. Frankenstein, who presumably created that creature, so they are the focus. But yeah, there are some games where Frankenstein the creature is just part of an ensemble. What do I do with that fishing rod? Not a thing. Bro, it's right there. Just turn to the left. Okay, fine. Let's go this way. Whoa. That was the map button, apparently. How do I scroll the map? There it is. Whoa. This place is huge. Oh, okay. Look at that. There's going to be a mountain to explore, multiple mountains, and caverns. Where are we? We're here. Who's this? Robert. Oh, so they track my side quests. What about this guy? Someone stole the fishing rod. Boo for you. That looks like where I should go. So if I'm here, I want to go north, just straight north. It has been a while, hasn't it? So I think my meaningful achievement for this footage will be, let's just get to the top of that building. Oh, well, unless I get blocked. I do like the art direction. At least the environments look neat. It gives me like a, I don't know, like a theme park vibe, Disneyland vibe. Oh, there's the mummy. Did I have a steam pack? It was the night when we when we ate some chicken, the sweet and sour sauce. What an aroma. So what about the steam pack? It's an apparatus, it's a gizmo. You lost it. My steam pack, unfortunately, a localizer could have helped, but we don't have one. Lost it someplace. Go to the castle, everybody brings found objects to the werewolf. Good idea. If anyone brought back a chicken, let me know. I have in my mind a new recipe with algae. Okay. So, new side quest to get this guy some chicken. But now the primary thing is to go see the werewolf. In the castle, to me this looked like a castle, so we'll just go in there. Oh wait. Ah, there it is. Alright. What does this guy say? Something about prostrating. Too tired. So this must be the King's Guard or whatever. Alright. A peasant brought me your gizmo. It'll cost you 1 gold coin. What a crook. Teach you not to leave your stuff lying around. Don't you have a mechanical problem? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this guy wants a gold coin. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. What was the inventory button? Oh, come on. I had the inventory. There it is. Yeah, we definitely do not have a gold coin. Oh, what's over here? Well, if the game is going to be nice to me, that's the gold coin. I wonder if we're meant to convert those. I mean, at this point, I'm not trying to complete any more objectives. I'm just going to wander off a little further just to see where it goes. Whoa, ho, ho, we have a dungeon. Yeah, we have a dungeon for sure. I don't need that stuff, dude. It looks like this is the Hall of Mayors, right? I think these are all mayor statues. Although if you're having one mayor a day, like, I guess you can highlight the mayors that did a good job. Okay, well that's going to be the end of the Island of Dr. Frankenstein for this video. We're going to call it here. Which means bailing out. Thusly. Yep. Alright, well that was the Island of Dr. Frankenstein. But we're going to stay in the same general vicinity here because the third and final game is The Will of Dr. Frankenstein from 2010. Also for the Wii. Also by the same developer. So this is effectively... I don't know if it's a sequel, actually. I've played... It was hard to tell. I could not tell if this was them just continuing with the setting of this place, or if this is a sequel or what. But it's also worth noting that the last Wii game, or the Island of Dr. Frankenstein, that was a physical Wii release. This one, The Will of yada yada Frankenstein, it was a WiiWare release. So only digital, which I guess in the Wii era, that was a big deal. When something was on WiiWare, it was like whoa, it's a digital release only, that's amazing. I remember that's how I played World of Goo, one of my favorite games for the first time. Alright, so yeah, let's load up this 2010 game, which is also for the Wii. Once again, we get the warning about the prophylactic, or the jacket, or something. I mean, it's telling you... oh yeah, my bad. The other noteworthy aspect of everyone breaking their televisions was the straps. You need to strap the Wiimote to your wrists so you don't fling it. And then the jacket, I guess, also helped with like the sharp corners of the Wiimote busting someone in the head or whatever. That was very violent. Did not mean to do that. I'm excited. I'm glad these developers got to bring this, do one more thing with. I don't know what else they've done, but I'm glad they got this. Additional opportunities to make a game like this. Let's wipe profile 1. Yep. I mean, so far, I don't know if it's the exact same map, but it looks mighty similar. Alright, we're here now. This time it must work, it must. If I can't bring it back, the archipelago is lost for good. And somebody did something. Oh! The same Dr. Frankenstein who used to build monsters with dead people. Okay, so I think we're still Frankie, but now we're meeting Dr. Frankenstein. We don't know who he is? I thought that was the whole point of the first game. This is weird. I wonder if this is like the continuation of something set up. I mean, it probably is. So anyway, I think we're meeting Dr. Frankenstein, and he's sad that people only know him as like someone who tried to play God. Now this is weird. Why doesn't the kid know where he is? This gives me prequel vibes. Like this is how Frankie got onto this island in the first place. Monsters Archipelago, some islands that I elevated in the air with giant balloons that are used as a refuge for all kinds of monsters. So this kid was an orphan. He was teleported here. Frankenstein thought he might want to meet the family. Did not know we were related, besides he should have died a while ago. Alright, too early to talk about something. What are we supposed to do here? Well, he's got a few tasks. What? Now I feel like, wait a minute. Was this a later release than the first game? Because all of this, to me, sounds like a prequel in terms of introducing these concepts. Because the game we just played, these things were all like known already. So this is introducing the concepts. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just go with it's a prequel. Sure. He's giving us the steam pack right away. What is it for? Especially for digging. Weird shape for a shovel. Bring back 3 meteorites. He'll show us in red on the map where we can find them. Don't forget to push the Z button to check the map. This kid thought, nope, not meteorites. Oh wait, yes, meteorites. Alright, so there's a bedroom for this kid somewhere. So we have our objective. We have the objective for the meteorites. Then later we're going to have to... Oh, he's giving me vaporites. Bring him 3 meteorites, and maybe you'll learn at last why he brought us here. Yeah, this really feels like the beginning of the story. But then, look at that. The creature looks different. It looks more lean, like it's been working out. They damaged the... It's the same text. This is very odd. Like, I'm confused. I mean, I would love to do something here. But can we talk to this guy? Yep. Alright, well now this is starting to feel like a retelling, right? They redesigned the monster. The monster is no longer bisected, and it's definitely like a different design. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, we're related. The creature calls him his daddy. Okay. I guess the book does too. Like, basically everything references the fact that Frankenstein, as the creator of the creature, is the father. So, that fits. Alright, so we're cousins. Alright, so he's happy and friendly. That's good. I'm glad this game offers like a happy take on Frankenstein. Like, they seem to get along. That's good. Actually, we should check the map. We're supposed to go to the red spots. Oh. Okay, I'm on the right path. So if I... Oh, wait. Alright, I'm gonna go to this middle... Okay, so we'll get there. Yeah, let me go this way. Here's another person. That's the mayor? Okay, something is off. This really feels like a redo. Like, they shipped that first Frankenstein game as a physical game for Wii, and they thought, hey, WiiWare's a thing. Why don't we, crunch down our game, cut out some of the setup, and let's just make a WiiWare game that hopefully sells. Alright, so... yes, some exposition about stuff we already knew from the last game we just played. Wait, where's your hat? Alright, so we're talking about a hat. We probably have to find it for him. Yes, that really feels like it would have been a bonus, or a side quest, rather, to find the hat. Now, let's go this way. Oh. Alright. Presence of a meteorite. Use the vibrations to help you find it. Once you're in the right location, press and hold B. Oh, that's fun. You have to dig it out. Alright, that's 1 of 3. Let's see if we can complete all 3 of them before we call it for this game. Yep. I think there's 2 more up there, so straight up and to the right. There is notable screen tearing, which I'm sure you are seeing as well. Another reason I really like this aesthetic, I've been playing a bunch of PS1 era games that I saw described somewhere as the blue skies aesthetic, because literally these games are all brightly colored, very vibrant visually, and a lot of blue skies as the environment, like blue sky, clouds, etc. That's what this game looks like to me, right? It's like a very brightly colored. You're in the sky, so literally you're among the blue skies. So yeah, I like it. Here we go again. Alright, that's 2. I mean, in the last game, those meteorites were just everywhere. I mean, again, I don't know what the release order of these things was. Everything online indicates this was 2010. But if I was going to tell someone to play these games, I would tell them start with this one, because this is the one that seems to explain why this kid is here and what's going on. The next game, like we were already in the middle of it. So, yeah, I think yeah, this is the first game one should play for the whole. I don't know if there were more of these, but if you want to play the duology, start with this one first. Can I mess with this? Nope. Well, anyway, we picked up 3 meteorites. Let's go back to the dock. Weird. I already have 3 meteorites, so why would I need more? Well, I will not worry about it. So yeah, for this game, I think this is going to be the meaningful progress, right? We did the thing, we go back to return the items. Oh, okay, we opened the inventory. Sweet. First you have to find the suction module. Your steam pack can be used for digging, but also for sucking. Hold on. So, stop asking silly questions. It must be in one of the village's houses. These dumb villagers keep stealing my belongings. Now go away and look for it. And do not hesitate to enter their houses. The villagers won't mind much. I like that they explain up front, like, look, kid, this is a video game. You're gonna break into people's houses, maybe break their pots. Don't worry about it. So I have to find the suction module. This is forced exploration. Now it's just like go into every building on the island until you find the thing. If it happens to be here... Wait a minute. Is this the same room? It is the same room. No, not going to save. I mean, there you go. This is the same room, but this is definitely not the same layout as the first game. Yeah, look, none of the big, like, cavern areas are in this game. I mean, this being a WiiWare game, I would assume this one's shorter in its file size and, you know, other aspects as well. It has to be smaller to be WiiWare, probably. So, yeah, so that really gives me the feeling that this is like the shorter version of that first game. So they reused assets. Yeah, totally. They just took all their assets, reconfigured the game a bit, and yeah, this is what we get. I'm bummed though, because I like the idea of the creature having separate legs, and those two being distinct characters. I think that was really good. This one's behind a cage, so this really makes it feel like a theme park. He's like a walking around character. You go up and get your autograph. Okay, well, I'm almost certain that there's more advanced gameplay once I have all the tools, and once the story really gets going. There's probably a lot more to explore, but I'm not gonna in this video. These are all meant to be brief looks at these games, just to kind of get a sense of like all the Frankenstein games there are. Because, well, yeah, I'm not gonna play through, start to finish, each one of the 80-something games on this list. So that's it for The Will of Dr. Frankenstein from 2010, released for the Wii as WiiWare, so digital only, but obviously you can find it as digital only elsewhere outside of the WiiWare. Plus, that store is shut down, so this game simply does not exist anywhere except online when you search for it. So do that. That's it for now. So that's it for day 11 of the FrankenGames. We looked at 3 more games, and now we're formally, we very quickly breezed through the 2000s. We're at the beginning of the 2010s with this game, and I think we're going to be there for a while in the 2010s. We're going to have quite a few games there. So that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, I'll see ya.